Good morning. Hi. Today I'm going to do my makeup for you. Something that I like to do, and over quarantine I kind of perfected a certain routine, so that's what I'm going to do today. I don't really wear a lot of heavy makeup. I always been kind of more towards the natural look. So if that's something you like, this tutorial might be for you. So this is something that I didn't show on camera. Let me grab it. Hold on. Okay, I did start with the Clinique Moisture Surge. This stuff is amazing. I couldn't get to my skincare facial lady during the quarantine, so I got this on Amazon instead. It's been really great. It's really soft and fragrance free, allergy tested, and I really enjoy this. Make sure you put a nice thin layer of this on prior to any makeup application. I'm also out of primer right now, so typically I put primer on before I do my makeup, but today we're just gonna go with the lotion and go from there. So first, per usual, we're gonna start with the Tarte concealer. The Shape Tape's amazing. This is in light neutral. I have olivey skin tone, so this is a really good match, and I really enjoy the coverage. This is probably the heaviest thing that I put on during my makeup application. I always do under the eyes, under the nose, a little in the middle, and I cover up some sunspots and things that are blemishes. Next is I'll take my little makeup sponge. This one needs to be washed, but it's gonna work for today. So I'm just going to dab this in. It's going to seem a little heavy in the iPhone video, but if you were to look in the mirror, it doesn't look as dramatic. So we're just gonna dab this in. And it's like that video, like dab, 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 dab. Okay, getting all the creases. And we're gonna go above the eyebrows. This just like brightens up around your eyes, which I think is most important when it comes to looking fresh. I also have really veiny eyes, so we're going to put it on top of my eyelids as well. And just kind of blend that in. I always take my fingers after and just kind of smudge it over. Okay, now that that's done, we're going to use that setting powder, the Laura Mercier that we were playing with on a previous video. And I just take, the brush that I use is number 45. It's a mineral powder brush. It's from Sephora. I just take a little, really not a lot at all. And you're just going to press this in to any of the places that you just put down the Shape Tape. Again, I am not like obsessive about like making this, you know, like Kylie Jenner, like overly dramatic. We just want to make you look fresh and fun. That should do it for that. Next, we're gonna go with the Hoola Benefit. I didn't have this on my tutorial, but it's really an awesome bronzer. I like it because it does not have any shimmer in it. And again, we don't want to look like we're going to Vegas. We're just trying to be a good old Michigan girl, looking a little tanner than we really are. So I'm gonna go along the jawline, on your cheekbones, and then always make sure you get next to your eye. And then you definitely want to do the crown. That looks nice. Next, we are going to do that Flaunt blush that I told you guys about in the other video. This, I know it looks like Barbie pink, but I promise you it just looks really nice. I usually wear Orgasm by NARS, which I also wear quite frequently, but this has just been a go-to during summertime. So it's really not that dramatic. So we're just gonna put that into our cheeks. Always do your nose if you want to have like that model look. And that looks nice. Then we're gonna go in with the highlighter. I do the highlighter now, which I know a lot of girls do it towards the end. We're gonna use the Glow Kit, Glow Sugar Kit by Anastasia. This is definitely a great tool. I got gifted this by my friend Jamie. What's up, Jamie? So we're gonna go in with the Starburst one, which is like the pinkier one here. Again, summertime, and it really goes nicely with the other blush that we put on before. I just put it in the same spots that I put the blush. Honestly, I don't try and go like too crazy with it. But that looks good. Next, we're going to do our eyebrows, and this is something that I've always been obsessed with. So I'm gonna come a little closer with the camera. So with your eyebrows, guys, you want to start with a full brow that you, as much as you can with your natural eyebrow. And how you achieve that is by cutting your eyebrows. I'm gonna do another video on the cutting of the eyebrows because I think it's really important for prep for your eyebrows. But today we're just gonna put on, I actually use powder for my eyebrows versus like anything super dark. So first I brush them with this little eyebrow brush, and it just gets them in the place that I can start doing my artwork. Then we have the Naked Urban Decay Basics. So this is a really great palette to have. I saw Devin, the Victoria's Secret model, he uses this, and I had to have it too. So you can see that it has a lot of really great browns in there, and again, none of them have shimmer, so definitely something that I like to have. I'm gonna go in with Faint, which is the third to last one. It just looks nice with my eyebrow. It's not too dark. You want to go like a shade lighter than your natural eyebrow, I think. And I'm gonna use this brush. It's just an angled brush. I always try and like push it together at the bristles at the end so I get definitely more defined line. I just gently put a little bit of product on the edge, and then I'm going to just make a diagonal line towards the side of my face. So you can tell that I went a little further in than my natural brow goes. Don't worry about it being too low there. I also want to get into the arch there. And again, I'm just using powder. It's nothing too crazy. So I take my finger, and anything that like looks a little too low, I just kind of like brush it off. So that looks like a nice strong brow. We're gonna do the other side. And again, you just wanna do to the side. That one's a little high. It's harder doing it in the video versus the mirror. But it's okay, we'll fix it. So I had a little bald spot there. So I always make sure I fill in any imperfections. I go a little on top and below, just depends on what you prefer. So I'm gonna smudge the top and the bottom this time. I might even redo that front part. So we're gonna go in again and just a little bit lower. That looks better. Okay, so now we have our brows. Oh shit. Now that we have our brows, now we're going to like blend them again. So I take my little brush that we have, and I'm just going to brush in the product into the hair so it just looks, again, more blended, more natural. And you can tell it really fills in your brows without having to look like crazy. So now that we have that done, I'm going to do my eyeshadow. We're gonna go in with the Too Faced chocolate bar that we had from yesterday from the video. Again, This is where I do use a little bit of shimmer. You can tell that I've like been going ham on those two, which are the marzipan and the creme brulee. I also use the white chocolate at the top for underneath my brow. So we're gonna start with a flat brush. This is important so it's not gonna like move the product around too much on your eye. I'm gonna use the white chocolate and we're just gonna brush down first and then over. I think it just gives a nice shape to my nose and also accentuates the brow. So we're just gonna go underneath there with that. If I were going out, I'd probably do it on top as well to have a more defined brow, but I'm just chilling at my mom's house today with the baby, so we're just gonna go with the white chocolate underneath and down the middle here. So now that that's nice and bright, we're gonna go in with a Sephora number 13 Angled Shadow Pro Brush. This is great. And I'm gonna go with the marzipan and the milk chocolate today. Actually, the marzipan and the salted caramel. So those are the two end colors here. So I'm gonna do the salted caramel first. So we're just gonna cover, I like going like above the crease line with my color. Just the shape of my eyes, I think it looks nice and kind of opens my eyes a little bit more. So we're gonna do that. I'm not sure if that's even like correct with how makeup works, but it's just what I find works on my face. So we're gonna just brush this in. And I don't really go too heavy like by my lash line because that's where I'm gonna go in with the other color, and I just don't like layering them too much. So I'm gonna do the marzipan with a little bit of glitter with it just to kind of brighten us a little bit, because mom life, we did get a little bit of sleep last night, but not enough. So now that we have our brows and our shadow, I might do a little bit. No, we're just gonna leave it alone how it is. So now that we have that, the last thing is kind of for fun, just because why not? Is I have that Urban Decay Cowboy. The Midnight Cowboy is really awesome. This has got a little bit of shimmer in it, and I'm just gonna use my my finger to apply this. So just rub it in there. You can see the shimmer, and I'm just gonna brush this in just to have a little bit of fun. And the other side, smooth it in. That's good. Okay, now that we have that, we're kind of getting towards the end here. I do put on my lip next, which is Lippy Lingerie by Tarte. This is one of my favorites. It's in Exposed is the color. It's just a nude color. It kind of reminds me of like the Kim Kardashian line. And just gonna blend that in. It looks good. Okay. And finally, we're gonna finish the eyes with curling them and some mascara. So I always curl my eyebrows, and honestly, we're not gonna do it today, but I usually heat up my curling iron or my eyelash curler with my straightener or my curling iron, whatever I have going on right now. And it just gives you a hot utensil that curls your eyelashes better, just like it would your hair. Make sure you don't over curl them with the heated curler because it could dry out your lashes and even sear them off if you get too extreme with the heat. So always make sure you curl them, and then to go in with the L'Oreal Voluminous Original. And this is in just Black Noir. I don't know if I said that right, but we're from Michigan. We just say things how we want. So I'm just gonna go in and give myself some longer, darker lashes. Notice that I'm not doing any eyeliner or anything. Again, I just want it to be accentuating what I already have and not look like I'm like trying too hard. So now that we've coated our lashes, if I was going out like a date night, I'd probably do a couple layers, but we're just gonna do one for today. And now that this is done, I think I do want to put a gloss on. I'm just kind of in the mood for one. So we're gonna do this kind of like an apricot color. It's called Gloss in Love. It's by Lancome. And the color is, gosh, I guess it's just number 272. So it looks like that. It does have a little shimmer in it. So just going to layer this on top. Okay, so now that we have that, for my hair, I probably would just, it's very long. I'd probably just leave it down for the day. I'm trying to get some better lighting here. Let's see. There you go. So it's just a nice natural look, kind of brightens up your face and gives you a little bit of life. I'm 32, so I need all the help I can get. And I think that makes me look a little bit younger. I'm all about it. Hope you enjoyed my makeup tutorial. I will try and have more of a face with makeup on for my next videos. Thank you.